so we got a little chest today, and starting out with pec deck just to move around, get the blood to the muscle. But last video, I said I had allergies, but I think that was the beginning of a sickness because probably like 4 or 5 days in between these videos, and I'm just getting over the sickness, and bro, it was bad. I was throwing up, diarrhea, coughing my lungs out. I had hives. Like, who the fuck gets hives when they're sick? But I'm feeling better today, on antibiotics for the past couple days, and you know, I can actually like somewhat function. So I tried to hit chest like 2-ish days ago, and that was a really rough day. So I got out of here within like the first 2 movements. I was like, fuck it. So a little redemption chest day. Gonna stick to machines mostly. Pec deck, seated chest press, maybe an incline or some dumbbells, a little bit of triceps, and then we're keeping it light today. But you know, just getting over something. I don't want to tax my body too much because today is also the first day of the bulk. And when you're sick, your metabolic rate goes up because your body's trying to fight something off. So when you're sick, you should be consuming more food, more liquids, more everything. And I'm just taking a precaution for today. So I'm gonna go a little bit light on the training and just up the food. So that's where we're at. And bro, I'm really excited for this this next push. I've been looking forward to it for like probably like a month or so now, a month or 2. And I'm just ready to get big. So day 1 of the bulk starts today. So I can't tell if I'm just weak from being sick or I'm being a bitch right now because this felt kind of heavy, and I really hope this isn't my working weight, but I'm gonna toss on 1 more plate, stack up to 4, and I'm gonna use this next set as like a little test set. If I can do this, I'm gonna ride with it. If it's too heavy, within like 2 or 3 in, I'm gonna drop it, but running 2 sets of like 8 to 12, 10 to 12 on this, and really just trying to control it the whole time and get a really nice squeeze. Fuck. So during the daytime, I was taking 2 doses of Dayquil. I was drinking tea like every 3 hours. Cough drops to the point where my mouth started bleeding. And that night, had a whole ass ritual. I did a little nose strip with Vicks on the chest, Vicks humidifier, air purifier, and there was one more thing. Oh, these like Vicks like nose inhalers. So it's like menthol, you just fucking, it opens up your lungs, but at night, bro, I was getting rough. So yeah, I had this whole ass protocol and antibiotics during the day. So fucking, I don't know what it is, bro, but I was doing just about everything, and it took about 3-4 days to finally kick in. So whatever this shit is, it's stronger than me. And I just need this shit to fucking, I don't know, bro. I need a fucking exorcist or some shit. This shit gotta get out of my body. All right, so I'm not sure if you can really see them, but we got this XL shirt on covering the Collection 3 shorts, and overall they're just hard as fuck. A little black and white, like crack. We got a little inspiration from the Jordans, Salt Flats in Utah, threw a little red accent on it, so they're more like the shoe than the Salt Flats, but that was the original inspiration, and just overall really clean. We have 4 pairs coming out. We just had to restock for the rugs. That went really well. Thank you if you got anything. Really appreciate you supporting the brand, supporting me, and just fucking everything. Fucking love you guys for that. But yeah, I think these are these might be one of the #1 faves now. So we'll see. We just keep dropping heat, and we're gonna continue because why the fuck not? But yeah, like I was saying, XL shirt, it's staying out the whole bulk, not going anything smaller than a large. Because overall, by the end of the bulk, I want to make this look like a small on me. So we gotta start day 1, use that as a little inspiration, just to fill it out and get huge. And one of the best exercises for a bigger chest, in my opinion. I'm not a scientist, not a doctor, but I do work out a lot. And I think one of the best exercises you can do for your chest is a little dumbbell incline bench. That's what we're running right now. Probably like 10 to 12 on the rep range. This is about to be the 3rd set. Keeping it a little lighter, like I said, because I'm getting over a sickness. And I just feel like a little weak bitch today. So this is my cap. And we're making it feel good though. You can always get the most out of lighter weight anyway. So see if we can get push 12 here. So why the fuck not? Oh, fuck. All right. Oh, so with triceps, run a little seated tricep push down here, and or a seated dip rather. But I never really visualized the contraction for this. It was kind of just, I would just push down and just bring it back up and just continue to do that. But I kind of just left out the actual squeeze of the movement, which is a huge factor. You know, you're squeezing and then you're stretching it. So the stretch is probably the bigger part, but if you're not squeezing it, not feeling the muscle, you're gonna get less in the stretch. So therefore, if you're able to picture the squeeze all the way at the bottom and then allow yourself to bring it up slow, you'll get a better mind muscle with the stretch. And within the past few months, I think that's actually helped tricep growth a lot for me, because contracting and stretching it is allowing me to feel it more, and in turn, they're growing. So if you're able to play around with how you feel certain things, pause, you might get a better, or at least you might get more out of the movement than you were prior. Whew. So this is my birthday this past Saturday, and I turned 25, so I'm a quarter of a century old right now. And looking back at it, when I was like 18, 19, I always looked at people that were like the age that I am now, and they always seem to have their shit together, somewhat at least. And you know, I did reflecting on what I really should prioritize while I'm 25, and 3 main things really stuck out to me. And I really hope, and I'm really gonna try to stick with these. But 25, I want to figure out who the real people are in my life, real friends, real relationships, and I really want to grow those. Second one, I want to focus on the shit that matters, which is like staying happy, just continuing to grow, and you know, just being the best person you could be. And third one, huge thing that I really want to focus on this year is growing my businesses, growing my wealth, and creating something that I can look back at and be proud of. So throughout this next 365 days, you know, that is gonna be, those 3 things are gonna be my main priorities. And I even took it down, pen and paper, wrote it down, have it on my bedside table, and I did it yesterday. I'm only like a few days in, but I'm gonna try to look at that paper every single day that I wake up, just to have it as a constant reminder that these are the things that really matter in life. So that's what this year's about. And hopefully, oh, one more thing that I put on there. It's kind of in like a PS, like quote form though. It's just to get as big as possible. I wanna hit 235 on a scale, and I want to plan my pro debut. So these are like the 3 or 4 things I'm really trying to focus on this year. All right, so I already ate just about half of it, but we got a little post-workout meal right here. Chicken and rice. Spiced it up with 2 different sauces. We went crazy today. We got the fajita, and we also got the black truffle new sauce, which is a pretty good combination. It's like heat and then, so sweet and savory. No, yeah, heat and sweet. Jeez. I don't know what the fuck's going on, bro. If you can hear my voice, I'm still sick from like last week, and this shit is no joke. Like, I thought it was allergies at first, and then I was down for the count over the weekend, and you know, my brain is just not braining at all. Hasn't been. So fucking bear with me. But I'm keeping it pretty simple here. Not doing too much, not going too crazy. You know, I'm not having the sauces 2 weeks out of prep, but it's a good thing to add a little bit of flavor to something like super basic like this, because this is something you're eating every single day on a bulk, and you're gonna be eating a lot of it. So chicken rice, beef and rice, chicken and broccoli, like it's all the same shit over and over again. You'll be eating like a dog, but at the end of the day, this was gonna make you grow. So, you know, during a bulk in your off season, training is huge, but food, getting high quality food and a lot of food is another one of the biggest things that you need to grow. So I'm focusing heavily. I'm like, if you put a number on it, 50, 60 weeks out, something like that, maybe even 65. So we got a little over a year to get as big as possible. So this is gonna be really common. 6 days, 6 times a day, fucking chicken and rice. I sweeten it up at night. I got a Ninja Creamy. I don't know if you can see it behind me, it's right there. But throw a little protein in there, and I don't have the correct one, but we have a maple waffle at Raw, code Vaughn. And you put that on a waffle, bro. It's like an ice cream sandwich waffle. This shit is so good. Plus you get, if you can, the Kodiak cake waffles. And that shit is just different. So there's a little hack. And you can even do some crazy shit, like if you want to make sushi, take the rice, get yourself some seaweed, put the chicken in there, shit's fire. At the end of the day, you gotta do the most boring shit to get a little bit out of it. You know, I might step on stage and be 5 pounds heavier than I was, hopefully, if that. And I'm praying it all goes to my legs. But bodybuilding is such a weird sport because you put all this effort into something that you don't even know how you're gonna perform at, because like obviously you try to be your best, but you're being judged and literally in a line with other guys. So it all comes down to the judge's eye, and if that day they don't think you're the best, then you're not gonna win. You know, you can do everything you can to check off all the boxes on your end, so when you do step on stage, you don't have any regret about anything. And in your head, that's a W, because you completed this whole prep, completed your whole off season, doing everything that you can to be the absolute best in the sport. So you just gotta remember that there's, depending on the show, there can be 100 other people doing the same exact thing. And like I said, at the end of the day, it just comes down to who's been doing it the longest and what the judge is looking for. So bodybuilding's weird, bro. But fucking damn near the entire year, you're just beating yourself up the whole fucking time. I don't know why the fuck I do it, but I love it. So we're just gonna see how far we can take it. And I think I said earlier in the video that I want a little redemption for myself from my last show. Like, I got my card and everything, but I didn't rebound properly. So I put on a bunch of weight shortly after. I wasn't happy with myself, and that shit put me out of commission for like a little bit over a year, because I just couldn't really get everything back to what it was. But you know, I want to compete and prove to myself that I can do it the proper way. There's only one. I'm so sick of this shit. Like, I just want to feel fucking good. Holy fuck. Crazy shit is, bro, like, I don't even think it's anything. Like, I think it's literally just a cold. But this is why I can't remember shit either. Literally lack of oxygen to the brain fucking a million times a day as I'm coughing. So, and bro, it just gets worse at night. Like, I wasn't this bad before, I don't think. What the fuck was I saying? I don't even know. I'm gonna try to enjoy this. I'm going to enjoy it. But since I'm sick, I'm gonna try to enjoy it, because this stuff, it's spicy, but the taste, like I can feel the heat, but the taste isn't all there because all my senses are just fucked. But love bodybuilding. So I'm gonna finish this meal. Honestly, probably just check out for the night because I'm cooked. But if you're sick, just remember, it's just a sick day, not a sick life. It's just a bad day, not a bad life. And I'll see you in the next video. I really appreciate you watching, but just can't do it today. So see you in the next one.